I built a super cool beach house modern mansion with a really cool kitchen, living room. It's 2 stories and it has 1 bathroom, and I did all this in 1 hour max. Today, I'm going to show you how I did it. Enjoy. Thanks. I just want to say before we begin, this marks the beginning of the Building Modern Mansions in Fortnite Creative series, and trust me, this is not going anywhere anytime soon. So if you like what I built here and wish it had a code, then subscribe. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can get a supporter creator code, so wonderful people like you can play my awesome maps. But if you want to see how I pulled this off, then let's jump straight into it. So the first thing I did was grabbed my floor, and then I built the main floor where the main story would be. After that, I deleted some of my floor to make room for the short and long windows. After that, I started building the walls and foundations around the house and the kitchen wall that would hold up the entire house. I decided that I should have 1 short modern window on one side for a bathroom and 2 short modern windows on the other side to make way for a living room. After that, I kind of just took a look at what I built so far and decided what it needed and what it didn't need. After that, I then proceeded to build more walls around the back of the house. I really wanted a lot of windows here to have cool sunset rays coming through, so I deleted some of these walls and replaced them with modern windows. After that, I deleted some excess, and then went to view the house and look around and decide what I need and what I don't need. I decided the area by the front door needed more windows, as that's where the sun rays would mostly be shining through, so I turned building to prop on and I got to work. I decided the living room area should also have windows, so I extended the front door area windows all the way out to the living room. After that, the foundation of the house was basically complete, so I went under to check for anything and decided that it needs more supports. If this was a real house, it would completely fall down. After I finished with the supports, I looked around and decided what the house needed. I decided it needed an upstairs, so I grabbed some stairs from the new agency prop galleries, and I put them in and started working on the upstairs area. Then I had my basic floor plan for the upstairs planned out, so I decided to put in some modern windows. You guessed it. I decided I wanted a point of the windows in the modern master bedroom to stand out, as it would give it more depth and detail. And all in all, just make the house look better. Then I followed up by giving it a giant ceiling. I then finished with building the walls of the upstairs and putting in some more windows. I put in some more windows above the ones by the front door and living room, as that's where most of the sun rays would be coming through. I also then followed up in the back of the house with some more windows for a spot where the home gym would be. Then I finished off by building the rest of the walls around the house and finishing up the great big ceiling. I then took a quick look around the upstairs and decided it needed railings. So I went to the agency prop galleries and grabbed the new railing and fitted in with the floor and built the railings. After that, the main modern house was pretty much complete, but it still didn't have an interior, so I decided to give it one. So I started searching around for the props I needed for the interior. I found a wardrobe, and I decided to start building the modern master bedroom first. Then I found a cool looking modern desk I liked and decided to make a little workspace in the master bedroom. Then I found a super cool modern looking chair I liked, which would fit the desk perfectly. I then fit the modern chair in to fit the workspace perfectly. After that, I started placing some cool little standard lights around the house, which gave the house depth and detail. Next, I wanted to build the house's kitchen, so I looked around and searched through some props to find the perfect prop to build the kitchen. I finally decided I would use the white cube as my cabinets and the shark floor as my countertops. I also wanted the house's kitchen to be in the direct middle of the house, as that would give it some cool depth and detail and fit the modern vibe I was looking for, so I started placing the cabinets by the kitchen window. I kept playing around with the orientation of the kitchen and the island and the bar and what position they would be in, but finally I decided on a one entry kitchen with the bar and no island. Then I added in some poles from the ring gallery to give that extra depth and detail and to fit the modern orientation that I was looking for. I took a look around to see if I wanted anything before I built in the sidebar, which would finish off the whole thing. And I decided nothing extra was needed, so I went ahead and adjusted any excess and built the sidebar area. I put in one extra ring gallery pole just to match the others. After that, I decided the floor didn't really fit the main story of the house, so I deleted it all and went to the shark floor gallery and found a floor that I liked and replaced it. I then looked around just to make sure I liked the aesthetic of the floor, and I liked it. So I continued what I was doing, and I put in the countertops. Oh, and just in case you're wondering, I'm using one of the black tiles from the shark floor and stairs gallery if you want to design counters like that yourself. So after I finished with the kitchen, I determined that this house should probably have a living room with a couch and a TV. So I went downstairs and I got to work. I decided to use a neat little black modern looking couch for the living room, complete with a TV. And this is where my brother randomly decided to come in. He just sat there on the countertops. I tried to pickaxe him to tell him to go away because I'm recording, and he started pickaxing me and trying to kill me, and it became a whole thing, so yeah, let's just fast forward through this. After that, I decided to place some cool, modern looking plants upstairs by the railings to give it some more depth and detail. After that, I decided the house obviously needed a bathroom and remembered where I was going to put it, so I grabbed some stuff for the bathroom and I put it down. After the bathroom was complete, I decided I should probably have a place to eat in this house, so I put down a dining table / dining room next to and in between the modern living room and the modern kitchen. After that, took a look around and determined the bottom floor was completely done, so I grabbed the black modern furniture from the bottom and added a little seating area, just so you can look off the balcony and get cool views. Then I decided one living room is not enough, so I decided to add a loft with the black modern furniture complete with the TV. After that, I went to the yacht gallery, found a couple props I liked, and started building the home gym. I wanted this to look super modern, so I took my time on this because I had just enough time left to do this and touch up some details. After that, I looked around the house and just touched up a couple little details, added a chair by the window, and finished in just 57 minutes. And with that, we have our house.